And Tiger fans, welcome in to this presentation of Tigers Hockey on MVP TV. It's the Tigers versus the Lancers here at the Martiri Family Ice Arena in Fairfield, Connecticut. And at Sacred Heart University, this beautiful new hockey facility is home of the Notre Dame Prep Lancers. They are the home team for tonight's game. The Tigers wearing the black uniforms, going from right to left on your screen, and the Lancers going from left to right wearing the white uniforms. The Lancers are 5-8-1 in this season. The Tigers coming into this game 9-6. They're coming off of a 2-0 shutout win against Greenwich. Andrew Sproul had 28 saves in the shutout, and he is in between the pipes again tonight here in Fairfield at the Martiri Family Ice Arena. The Lancers got to look out for number 10 in Connor Zukowski and also number 9 in Andrew Sargent. They lead the team with 8 goals in that stat. Mason Blockley and Timmy Gallagher also lead the Tigers with 6 goals on the season. Timmy Gallagher has 14 points. Mason Blockley has now gotten his plus-minus back up almost in the respectable area as he's -3 on this season. Last season, he was +19 on the year. Fantastic numbers, and he looks to repeat those. He's been hot as of recent, and let's see if he can continue that here tonight in Fairfield at the Martiri Family Ice Arena at Sacred Heart University. It's an exciting game today. The Lancers have played mostly a Rhode Island schedule as they've played 5 or 6 games out of state. The Tigers have only played 2, but here we go, ready for puck drop. It's Timmy Gallagher starting things off with the face-off. And now the Lancers will go to work as they dump the puck in deep. Dean Scully starting on defense for the Tigers today. And Ridgefield's going to move it out. There's the other starting defenseman in Mason Blockley wearing number 19. He'll get the shot on net and a stoppage of play. We also now welcome in color commentator Christian Conciatore. Christian, how you doing tonight?
Yeah, thank you, Michael, and it's a great game and a great night for hockey we have in store. This Ridgefield team is going to have their hands full as we get a nice bird's eye view. We're a little bit cut off from this near side board, so we'll have to be providing you with as much information as we can as we look for a great night of action. Ridgefield trying to keep the pace going as we reach this second latter half of the season.
Through 15 games, the Tigers are 9-6, having an impressive back half. And also having a pretty good start. Now the shot towards the net off the stick of McNicholas, and it was more of a shot pass to Hertwig on the back post. That one will stay out. Off the save by Brandon Bayusik. It will be a stoppage of play.
Is going to stop play. Yeah, you don't like that, Michael, when that horn goes off for no reason, unless there was a reason that we're not able to detect from here, but it looked like the play was still going.
Yeah, interesting play there. Interesting happening. I mean, I think it was probably just a mistake from the scorer's box, but nevertheless, we get an offensive zone faceoff for the Tigers here. Bennett Rose on the ice, wearing number 2, centering Joey Couch, wearing number 17, going for the forecheck, and number 3, playing right wing, is Clayton Walsh. Walsh was on fire. He scored a goal that was called off last game. It would have been his 5th of the season. But he's been playing some really stellar hockey as of late. I think the game against the Cardinals at home was the best of his season. He looks to continue that tonight, as the Tigers will send it down the length of the ice, but it will not be icing, as it's gotten down by the Lancers, kept in here by the Tigers at the blue line, as Kirchner will walk the half wall. But the Lancers coming the other way. What a hit there in the neutral zone. It looked like Blake Schlappak took down his man, and that was Logan Bayusik, who leads the Lancers in assists. Here's Colton Perry now, the backhanded play below the Tiger goal line. About 12 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this period. Here's the fake shot. It actually was whiffed on a little bit by the Lancers there, and now the Tigers coming away with a 2-on-1. Here's the shot. Big save there by the blocker of Brandon Bayusik, and the Tigers almost made it 1-0 early.
Yeah, he was looking for the pass. Timmy Gallagher was open on the 2-on-1, but I think he made the right decision to shoot there as he had a lot of net to shoot at.
Dean Scully now. Drops down low, playing a little bit of forward here from the half wall. Will take a shot. That one will go high and out of play for a stoppage. 11 minutes, 48 seconds to go in the first.
It's nice to get a bird's eye view, Michael, where we're able to see what this new setup for Ridgefield is with Matt Richards, interim head coach. It's going to be interesting to see if they stick with that 3 defense, 2 forward offensive zone lineup.
Now, the last time the Tigers played here, they were on the far bench. It seems that the Lancers have now called that their home bench in their home side of the rink. It used to belong to the away side, and I think the near side is a little bit better, or I guess more favorable for a home team to have, but Tigers on the near side and on the near board, so you won't see their boards today. You'll have a bird's eye view of the Lancers side, as there's a trouble with the clock here. 10 minutes 48 to go in the first. Looks like Simonello is going to try to press that one towards the net, but the Lancers will take hold of it, trying to get it out of their own defensive zone. It's kept in here from the point. The shot will go wide, and after that one is Braden Kaseman, who comes down low off of the point to help out Ryan McNicholas on the forecheck. Livingston now trying to get it out. Really good forecheck here from Simonello and McNicholas, who are going to work down low in the corners. Helping them out is Carson Blockley, wearing number 22 for the Tigers. Ridgefield will now get the puck at the blue line. Nice hit there from Ryan McNicholas. They'll now have possession in the slot for Teddy Sproul, but it's taken the other way here by the Lancers and Notre Dame Prep. Looks like that was Nolan Flynn trying to enter the offensive zone. And now it looks like the Tigers getting it down the length of the ice, but it will go on the net off of the indirect pass, so another stoppage of play and a face-off deep in the Lancers zone.
You can see with our net cam there, another look at the offensive zone for Ridgefield. That's the net that they've got to shoot at, and they've had the majority of the time spent in the offensive zone so far this game, only 5 minutes in.
Fast pace of play here for the Tigers. So far, of what we've seen, George Avalani on the forecheck. The puck is kept in at the point. That shot is ripped wide. Releasing from the point and playing it on the wrap there is a Tigers defenseman. Coming down low to play that is Avalani. Now keeping that puck in on the backhand. Pass over to Kirchner. Here's the shot from the point. That one will be blocked. Now the spin-around shot from Avalani off the pad. And gotten out to the tops of the circle. The Lancers now will dump it down the length of the ice. It will be an icing against Notre Dame Prep.
Boy, that was a good save, and it was a really good rebound chance there for Ridgefield, who just didn't have the right amount of puck luck, as they say, as that one goes bounding out of the zone. It does result, though, in an icing, which will let the Tigers keep up this sustained attack.
Timmy Gallagher in to take the face-off. He's going to win that over to Craig Hertwig. And on his right side, it's Will Britton. Another face-off in the offensive zone for the Tigers here. Gallagher now slaps it forward. And he'll pass it over to Will Britton on the other half wall. Gallagher up to the point for Kurtz. Here's the shot. That one will go off of a body and go up high, but it will not hit the mesh netting, so no stoppage of play. Hertwig now passing over to Blockley. Passes it across the zone. And it looked like that was actually a blocked shot. And we'll go all the way down to the Tigers' end. Kept in here by the Lancers. It looks like Zukowski now gets to the front of the net. This shot. Big save there by Sproul. He'll cover that one up for a stoppage of play and a face-off in the Ridgefield end.
Yeah, Sproul's first look tonight at a puck on net, and right there he's able to maintain his composure and stay in front of that one. Sproul has to remain vigilant here. He hasn't had a lot of action. You don't want to get cold as a goaltender.
Here's Angelo Simonello now trying to win the face-off for the Tigers. He slaps it forward. It looks like Braden Kaseman will go high off the glass. And it will slow up right before hitting the tops of the circles in the Lancers zone, so no icing. Tigers keeping that puck in the offensive zone. They'll play it down low once again. It's Bayusik using the backhand to shovel it over towards the other side. Braden Kaseman now. A wraparound pass over to Ryan McNicholas, who's in the corner with possession. Spins towards the south side. And now moves it down low over to Angelo Simonello. We'll read that as a miscue, and now the Lancers will get it out into the neutral zone. Simonello now on the puck. Looks like Nolan Flynn keeping it in on the offensive zone, but Simonello will steal that one from him. Across the zone, it will be stolen by the Lancers, and a nice hit from Teddy Sproul to get Flynn off the puck and a dangerous scoring opportunity. Puck shoveled down on net. Bayusic will play it into the corner. Joshua Livingston now. He'll hit the red line. He'll dump it in deep. And as he is a defenseman, he'll stop at the blue line to guard the zone. Like the Tigers trying to get it out of their own defensive area. Blake Schlappak going to go help out Jack Kirchner now. And finally, the Tigers will move it the other way. They'll enter the offensive zone from the left side. On the forehand is Jack Kirchner now. The puck will be below the Lancers' goal line. Now Notre Dame Prep trying to get it out here, but kept in by Kirchner. Here's the shot! That one will hit the post and go wide. Really close. Very nice screen there from Couch as he was in front of the net looking for the tip. Walsh will steal the puck on the half wall, plays it down low, and it looks like there's a spill below the Lancers' goal line and behind the net. Looks like Bennett Rose is going to hit the the red line and dump that one in deep for no icing. The Tigers will go for a change of all three forwards and two defensemen. Timmy Gallagher on the forecheck with Hertwig. Gallagher takes down his man in the corner. Now he'll steal the puck in the offensive zone. Hertwig now in to help him out. Passing it over to Blockley across the zone. The shot, and he scores! It's his fourth goal in 3 games. Mason Blockley stays hot, and he makes it 1-0 Tigers.
What a great pass that was over to Blockley. This is all set up by the great pass. You're seeing the shot here as that one gets ripped home on the glove side, but it was all the great passing effort to find Blockley there in the slot. You can see it there. He is all alone on that left side, and goaltender had to make a big save, unable to do so. Great shot there for the first goal for the Tigers.
First goal for the Tigers and first goal of the game. Mason Blockley scores his 4th goal in 3 games. He finished off the overtime game against the St. Joseph's Cadets at the Winter Garden Ice Arena last Wednesday, 1 week ago. And then that Saturday, he scored both goals in the 2-0 victory against Greenwich. Now the Tigers coming the other way. Here's the shot. Big save by Bayusic's blocker. And he steers that one off to the side. So that was Blockley's 7th goal of the season. He now stands alone in that category as he leads the Tigers in goals this year. The first time a defenseman has done that in a very long time. It's also his 11th point of the season. Tigers lead early by 1, and they'll ice the puck. Face off in the Ridgefield end.
Yeah, it's been a while since a defenseman has led the scoring for this Tigers club. You'd have to go back to the likes of Ben Welsh in the 2016 season to go back to the last time a defenseman's had that many goals. But let's take a look at that save. You saw it. Sproul hasn't had a lot of action, but he's been good tonight.
Face-off won by the Tigers. A backhand try and shovel pass by Jake Kurtz. Will not even make the half wall, so Teddy Sproul in on the corner and in the puck scrum there to get possession for the Tigers. Moves it over to Kurtz, who will bat it out with one hand over to Ian Breezak. Breezak in the neutral zone, passing it out to the far side. Over for Scully. Scully now towards the front of the net. Here's the shot. Big save by Bayusic. Now another rebound. And it's out for Sproul. At the top of the circle, this shot will be blocked. Very nice job by Zukowski to get in front of that puck. And he'll stop that chance from ever happening. Kurtz now on the forehand. Whiffs on that pass. Taken here by the Lancers. With some speed, Teddy Sproul makes a nice hit. And Dean Scully on the good back check to retain possession here for the Tigers. Ridgefield off the wall and out. Clayton Walsh now on the forecheck with Joey Couch. Couch kicks it across over to his stick, and now it's stolen by the Lancers. They'll hit the red line. They'll dump it in deep across towards the far corner. Kurtz now deposits it over to Scully, who will lose that puck to the possession of Andrew Sargent. Sargent now trying to drop it down low, but Kurtz will steal that one. Walsh on his opposite side will now go south towards the Ridgefield goal. And it's taken back here in front for a chance. The shot off the post, and it will stay out. Andrew Sproul gives his post to Pat there. as the best friend comes up big. Here's the shot. Big save by the blocker of Sproul in the southpaw, and that one will be sent down the length of the ice, but before it can get there, it's stopped in the neutral zone by Isaac. That's actually Tyler Greco. Greco with the shot. That one will go wide off the tip from Andrew Zukowski. Now there's 3 brother duos on this Lancer team, and there's 2 brother duos on this Tigers team. It's a real family affair here, and also a brother duo on the broadcast.
Wow, Ridgefield there had a hard time getting the puck out of their own end. And you can see they're just trying to work the boards. That time Simonello coughs it up.
Oh boy, shot from the top of the circle will be blocked by Sproul. That puck will not be an icing because the Lancer stick touched it before it can get down all the way. Logan Bayusik from his own end, trying to stretch the zone out. It will be not an icing call here. Backhanded try in front of the net. Here's another. And that one will go wide again. Brynvlavsky now on the forecheck here for the Lancers. Tigers coming the other way. They'll stretch the zone. And a beautiful pass over to Bennett Rose. He now holds it on his forehand. The shot, and it will be tipped wide. Simonello trying to get that rebound, but it's taken here by the Lancers. And out into the neutral zone. It's a puck battle along the near side wall. It will be slapped over to some open ice towards the Lancer bench. Now pass. Here's the shot from the dot, and that one will go wide. Simonello takes possession here for the Tigers. The alley-oop pass out into the neutral zone. Now the Lancers coming the other way. Schlappak now playing stellar defense. The Lancers getting a pass towards the front, and it will be no dice as it's stolen by Simonello here. He'll send it down the length of the ice. And it's stopped by the Lancers in the neutral zone. They'll hit the red line, they'll dump it in deep, but it looks like they didn't hit it enough. And they were just behind the line, so it will be an icing against the Lancers. Face off deep in the Notre Dame Prep zone.
Yeah, so now we're going to have offensive zone draw for Ridgefield, which is welcome news for them. They were getting hemmed in there, and the passing has been so crisp in the neutral zone and the offensive zone, but right there in the D zone, they were trying to use the boards a little bit too much, not getting the pucks tape to tape. And that was causing some problems on the breakout.
One of the hardest things a team can do is really have a solid breakout through all 3 periods. The Tigers haven't had too much trouble this period, but within the last 5 minutes, we've been seeing some glimpses of a little bit of worry there, trying to get the puck out of their own end. Now Blockley from a corner will try to get it out, but it's kept in here by the Lancers. The shot, it will not hit the net as it's blocked before it can get there. Mason Blockley now, the goal scorer in this one. He'll wrap that puck along the boards. It's kept in at the point by Greco. That shot will go wide and will go off the boards behind the net. On the near side wall here, it's cycled down low, but Blockley will take possession. He'll wrap that one along the boards, and it will go down the length of the ice. Icing on the Tigers. They'll get a change, and the Lancers will too. Face off deep in the Ridgefield end.
I think Notre Dame is going to be pretty pleased with how this last few minutes has gone, even though they gave up the first goal. They look like they're poised to come back and tie this game.
It's been a really good showing here from the Lancers so far. The Tigers not playing a terrible brand of hockey so far. Very fast pace, good offensive zone time and forechecking from them. And they do have a first period goal, and we haven't seen that in quite a few games now. So really good start here from the Tigers in comparison to as of late. The Lancers now will get a shot on net. That one will hit the southpaw's blocker and Sproul, and it will spring all the way out to the neutral zone. Jake Kurtz now trying to hit the red line, dumping in deep, can't do so. Teddy Sproul will get it on the backhand and do so. On net for Bayusik to play, just a minute to go in this first period. Kept in at the point here from McNicholas. Here's the shot. Big save there by Bayusik as he swallows that one up with the glove, and he'll get a stoppage of play face-off in the Notre Dame Prep zone, and the Tigers will go for a 5-man change.
Take another look here. You can see these Tigers are shooting glove side. That was what worked the first time, and this time the glove snaps the puck closed.
Face-off won by the Lancers. Now puck in possession of Notre Dame Prep. Looks like they're going to try an alley-oop pass in the neutral zone towards the far side. Stolen by Hertwig. Now Hertwig moves it over to Britton, who will get it out to the neutral zone. Big hit there from Timmy Gallagher on the blue line. And now they will have some
Timmy
words
Gallagher
exchanged.
sending his larger opponent flying off that, what was an offsides call ended up being, because that player there did touch the puck. I think it's a clean hockey hit.
Very nice body check, especially from a smaller player onto a larger player. Kirchner now, the indirect pass over to Couch. It's stolen here from 22 and Joshua Livingston. That puck has gotten into the Ridgefield end. Blake Schlapbach now plays it down low over to Kirchner, who will use the high glass and try to get this puck out to the neutral zone. Just about 10 seconds to go in the first period. Now all the way down to 5 seconds. It will be gotten at the red line, dumped in by Ridgefield, and that will end the first period here. The Martiri Family Arena at Sacred Heart University in Fairfield, Connecticut. Great game between the Tigers and the Lancers so far. Tigers struck first, and it's the only goal of this game so far, as Mason Blockley made it 1-0 Tigers at the end of one. Christian, what'd you see from both sides?
Yeah, I mean, listen, not too much went on there. Goaltenders have had to be good. Pucks are going to net. Let's see how this one unfolds here in the second.
We'll get the ice cut here at the Martiri Family Arena, and second period action shortly awaits you. Stick around, stay tuned for more Tigers and Lancers here at Sacred Heart University. All right, Tiger fans, we're back here at the Martiri Family Arena at Sacred Heart University. In tonight's game, it's the Tigers and Lancers. The Tigers leading 1-0 off the stick of Mason Blockley. Christian, it seems like the Tigers scored a goal and then kind of decided to sit back at the last half of that period.
Yeah, sometimes you can get a little complacent. Tigers were finding a lot of time and space early in this game. Maybe it gave them a little bit of false promise that this was going to just be a layover game, but these Notre Dame Preps, these fellas have not rolled over at all. They started to sustain some offensive pressure towards the latter half of that first period, and so we'll have to see if that can continue. Ridgefield, I expect a much better response here in this second, similar to the way they started that first period.
Just about set here as the clock winds down from the 2 minutes that it started at, in between the ice being cut and the players arriving for second period action here. Tigers going to be going from left to right on your screen now, wearing the black uniforms, of course, and the Lancers in white going from right to left. Looks like starting for the Tigers, it's the defensive pairing. They are brothers. It's the Blockley brothers, Carson Blockley, Mason Blockley out there on defense, with number 11, Will Britton, playing right wing and also right back. Number 6, and Craig Hertwig, and centering them is Timmy Gallagher, and of course number 1, Andrew Sproul in net. That puck will be sent down the length of the ice. It will be an icing against the Tigers. So the face-off deep in the Ridgefield end. This face-off will be to the right of Sproul in the Ridgefield zone. Gallagher in to take it, and you can see right there, he flips his stick so he can always have a forehand advantage there. And it will work out that time as the Tigers will win that face-off. Mason Blockley hitting his man in the corner. That's Joshua Livingston going for the puck. Actually, that's Andrew Zukowski, pardon me. He plays it along the boards on the other side, but Will Britton will make the indirect pass all the way out to the neutral zone. Good forecheck here from the Tigers between Blockley and Gallagher. Hertwig now takes the steal. He's at the tops of the circles. Here's the shot. Big rebound comes out, and he'll now keep it in at the blue line. On his forehand, passes it over to Blockley. Carson Blockley with the shot. It will go wide off of a body. Very good block shot here from the Lancers. Keeping that one in the far side is Mason Blockley over to his brother and Carson. Carson with a backhanded try. Over to Hertwig. Hertwig now holding the puck. That puck, it looks like it's going to be a penalty here. So stoppage of play.
Exactly what happened. Yeah, we do have a penalty here, Michael. You're exactly right. It probably happened where our blind spot is there on the near side. We're looking at the replay. I don't see anything on that replay.
Looks like it's a 2-minute minor interference, the call. So the Lancers will be down a man. 5-on-4 action here for the Tigers. Simonello takes the puck from behind the net and now moves it over towards the point. It's Ryan McNicholas holding patiently, moving it back over to Simonello on the near side. That one-time opportunity will go back on the wrap over to Ryan McNicholas, but now it's stolen, and here's a breakaway for the Lancers. Now on the forehand, back to the backhand, the shot, the score! The Lancers tie it at 1.
Man, oh man, shorthanded no less. And who's the man making the high fives down his team's bench as we take another look at this breakaway goal? Forehand, backhand, and Sproul can't get the glove over there. Beautiful finish on the all-alone breakaway. I believe that's Zukowski who got the goal on the backhand to tie this one up at 1.
Yep, it's Connor Zukowski, number 10 here for the Lancers. We mentioned him in the pregame. He had 8 goals on the season coming into this one. He now leads the Lancers in goals with 9 as he ties it up here at home. And this is a barn burner. Will Britton now moving it over towards the other side. Kirchner on the backhand. The Lancers just scored a penalty kill goal. They were a man short. So the Tigers will resume the power play. They still have a chance to tie this one, or to get back the lead. And now Kirchner trying to slap away at it, and they can't go past Bayusic. Arid pass there from Blockley, stolen by the Lancers in the neutral zone. They'll go on the net, and Blockley will have to restart. Behind his net for some protection. The goal scorer in Connor Zukowski, making him alleviate the side over towards the left. Now it's a 2-on-1. Here's Will Britton. The shot. Big rebound comes out and swept away by Bayusic. The brothers helping each other out there as Logan Bayusic will clear it for his goaltender and Brandon Bayusic.
Boy, oh boy, I thought he had a pass there available. These Tigers are willing to shoot tonight. At least they're hitting the net.
Something we haven't seen much of this season is the Tigers hitting the net. Tonight they definitely are, and it looks like Bayusic is going to go to the box here. A little bit of a soft call as Will Britton, just being the smaller player, gets knocked down onto the ice. Looks like he had just gotten rid of the puck, and the referee will call for interference. So the Tigers back to the power play.
Yeah, that's the right call there. We saw it on the replay. That puck is not around the Tiger player. He does get taken to the ice. And so we will have a brief 5-on-3 here chance for about 20 seconds here as the Tigers are looking to go back on the lead, back in front. They had a good start to the second period. It almost looked like they were on a power play. Then they get on the real power play and they give up a breakaway goal. Now let's see if they can atone for that here on the 5-on-3.
Hertwig now moving it over to Britton. Britton back to the point for Blockley. He'll walk, he'll fire, and that shot will be blocked before getting to the net. Britton slapping away at it with Hertwig, and they can't get it on net. Kirchner, Hertwig, now over to the point for Blockley. Blockley down over to Gallagher. Gallagher takes the shot off the tip, and now Kirchner will be taken down below the goal line. I don't think they got the call. I don't think it was a penalty. Hertwig now across the zone over for Gallagher. He now holds possession on the forehand. Back up top for Blockley. He'll fake the shot back down to Gallagher. He'll also fake the shot. Holding patiently back over to Blockley at the point. He'll walk the line. Here's the shot. It will be tipped wide by Kirchner. And Gallagher will jump on that one. A backhanded shuffle pass over to Hertwig. Hertwig now on the forehand. Moving it over to Blockley. He'll keep that puck in. Off the pass from Hertwig. Faking the shot, walking the line. Very good defense here from the Lancers. And a really good penalty kill. Keeping the Tigers on the outside of the zone. The one-time opportunity there from Hertwig. It's whiffed on. Now Kirchner on that one for the forecheck. Tigers keeping this puck in. Now it's in the air. It's slapped out, but kept in here from Gallagher. And it looks like it's a hand pass. The puck will go all the way down like the ice.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate there. Ridgefield was able to make a very nice setup there on the power play. They had a couple of chances there. Is nothing happening on the 5-on-3. That one ended quickly. They only had 20 seconds to work, to be all fair to them. But now they're faced with under a minute to go here on their power play chance. And they actually have lost a goal on the man advantage here.
Definitely not what the coaching staff wanted to hear. As they go on the man advantage, they're thinking that they're going to get one. They end up giving up one. So now, back with under a minute to go in the man advantage, the second unit of power play forwards and defensemen come onto the ice. Ryan McNicholas, holding patiently, moves it over to Schlapbach, who will take the shot, and that one's blocked in front of the net. The rebound will go out for McNicholas, and the shot will be blocked by Bayusic. McNicholas now on the far side wing. He'll now hold, moves it over to Schlapbach. He'll walk, passing it over towards the center for Bennett Rose. The shot will be blocked before getting towards the net. Simonello for Schlapbach for McNicholas. McNicholas now will walk the line. Here's the shot. It will be blocked again. The Lancers clogging up that middle lane, taking away the shot opportunity. Schlapbach now walks down low. He'll now fake the switch with Simonello. He'll take the shot, and now it's even strength hockey, 5-on-5. We resume. McNicholas plays it down low for Walsh, passing it over towards the point. Bennett Rose will walk. He'll fire. The rebound for McNicholas. It goes off the post and stays out. Bayusic gets bailed out. Sproul did earlier. And now this game is tied in post hit. McNicholas now on the far side. Over to Simonello. Back over to Schlapbach. Looks like the Tigers are on a mini power play. That one-timer is whiffed on by McNicholas. Looks like the stick was actually broken, so it wasn't a whiff. But the stick just gave out on him. Tigers back to work on offense. That's going to be an expensive fix there, Christian.
Yeah, these hockey sticks are not cheap nowadays. So we'll take another look at this one, though, but this was a one-time effort. Before that, though, let's see this. Off the pipe! That is a gaping net to shoot at, and just not able to find any of it. Hits red. And now, yeah, like you said, Michael, both these teams have hit a post now as the referee comes to pick up that broken stick, delivering that back to the Tiger bench.
Face-off deep in the Lancers zone to the right of Brandon Bayusic. The goaltender here wearing number 35 for the Lancers. He's been good as of late, and so far in the second period hasn't let one up. The Tigers broke the scoring in this game, beating Bayusic early in the first, and since then haven't made any noise since that first goal. The Tigers
have played a number of games like this where they seem to be dominating, but they don't end up tallying as many as maybe you think they could have. Looks like they should have had at least one goal in this period already. Still nothing to show for it.
With all those power play opportunities, you'd think, with right before the sudden resigning of Coach Gallagher, their power play was at its peak, scoring 9 goals in just 3 games on the man advantage, and it looks like that has gone south since. Trying to lay a hit there is Will Britton. Good job by Mason Blockley to come in and help his teammate out there. Carson Blockley now out of the corner. Will Britton will help him out again. And the Tigers able to get it out to the neutral zone. It looks like a 2-on-1 here for Ridgefield. And now Blockley keeping it in, passing it over to Gallagher in front of the net. And now it's loose in the slot. The shot, it will go over the net. Blockley now holding it on his forehand. Patiently waiting for a pass to develop. He will now wrap that puck over to Gallagher. Gallagher takes the pass, a backhanded try over towards the point for Carson Blockley. He'll keep that puck in. And now Hertwig is going to try to help him out.
On the 5-on-5, they're able to make this look like a power play. So they've had very good sustained pressure. Got to find a way to convert. You saw Blockley looking for Gallagher there in the slot. He had him open. It was a good try, just not able to get the pass off there on that last one.
Face-off deep in the Lancers zone to the left of Bayusic. The face-off is one forward here from Simonello. But now Logan Bayusic will play it on the near side wall. Teddy Sproul moving it over to his defensive partner there. And now Simonello in to help out the neutral zone regroup. The Tigers will enter the offensive zone from the right side. Avalani now holding possession. Moving it over on the chip pass over to Simonello. Jake Kurtz now hits the wall. Passes it over to Avalani. Avalani will wrap it back over to Kurtz on the far side. Taken here by the Lancers. It looks like Tyler Greco now. Reversing the side he was coming out from. He holds it on his forehand. He'll hit the red line. Try to dump it in deep, but Kurtz will stop that play from happening. Here's Simonello on the right side. Here's the shot. It will be stopped by the blocker of Bayusic, and it will go up and out of play. So face off deep in the Notre Dame Prep zone.
We've been hearing that a lot. Tigers have had a lot of offensive zone draws in this one. Both goaltenders have had the benefit of a post. Both of them give a little nod to it.
Now, we had mentioned it at the start of this period. The Tigers scored a goal in the first and then kind of just sat back. It looked like at the start of the second period, before the goal was scored, the penalty kill goal, and the Tigers went to the power play, it seemed like that they were going to hop back on the scoring. But they haven't done anything since that first goal, and they've actually allowed one to go by Sproul. See if they can get that, first 5 minutes of the game, that energy that they applied to the forecheck and to the defensive zone back. They can get back into this one. Jack Kirshner now trying to get it out for the Tigers. He will do so. He'll hit the red line. He'll dump it in deep. On that puck is Colton Perry now. Good puck battle in the corner. Coming away with that is the Lancers. And a good job by the Tigers to get them off the puck. Looks like the puck is kept in by Hertwig. We'll now reverse the side. Here's the shot from Kirchner. That one will just go wide. And the rebound is picked up by the Lancers and gotten out of the zone. Taken here by Carson Blockley. The indirect pass over to Hertwig. He'll now dump that puck in deep below the Lancer goal line. Bayusic will have to come out of the net to play that one. Some speed through the neutral zone for the Lancers. Stopped here by Kirchner. Now Gallagher is going to enter the offensive zone from the right side. The backhanded shot on net will be rebounded and collected by the Lancers. Now a puck battle in the corner. The Tigers come away with it. Here's the shot from the corner and the point there on the opposite side. And it will be stopped off the tip from Hertwig. Hertwig now holding it on the forehand. Moves it over to Blockley. Blockley walks the line, fakes the shot. Now will pass over to Gallagher in front of the net, and it's swiped away from Bayusic at the last second. Nice job
great
there
vision by
the Lancers.
Yeah, you saw Gallagher there in the corner open. Chance the other way.
No dice here from the Lancers. Now the Tigers trying to jump back on the forecheck. And that one will be sent down the length of the ice. Icing against Notre Dame Prep. Face off in the Lancers zone.
Take another look here. Doesn't get all of that one. Sproul has to make a save, though. And he does so. Looking back again. Nope. Puck's not behind me.
Face off to the left of Bayusic in the Lancers zone. Diminello in to take the face off. It's one forward here. McNicholas off the draw. Here's the rebound for Kurtz, and it's gotten just at the last second down the length of the ice. Another icing against the Lancers, and at the last second, saving this one from becoming a 2-1 game. Just about 4 minutes to go in this second period.
Tigers have had a couple chances like this where it's kind of a broken play, but they get a chance to shoot at an open goal. Right now, they can't time it up to get the puck past the goal line.
Here's that face-off play that McNicholas and Simonello love so much, and it works again as McNicholas gets another shot on net. But a really nice stop there from Bayusic.
And he might have to make a couple more of those if the Tigers keep this line out there. We know exactly what their plan is, but can you stop it?
Going forward again. Here's the tie-up. Here's the shot from McNicholas. He'll whiff on that one just a little bit as he couldn't get all of that puck. But he'll now send it down low on the cycle. Stimanello in now on the forecheck. Good job by Braden Kaseman coming from the point and releasing down low to play a little bit of offensive defense. Keeping that puck in is Simonello off the large hit there on Nolan Flynn. Puck gotten down low below the goal line. Flynn now getting up after the hit, and now Simonello will target him again, and he lays the body.
Boy, Flynn's got to get off the ice. That is a tough shift to take two big hits from Simonello back to back. Looks like a penalty coming here to Ridgefield as there was a delayed call there. Taking a replay look. Might have been some sticking infractions there.
Yeah, I see a cross-check there from the referee.
So Tigers go to the PK, but they've been good on the PK.
Tigers this season have 2 shorthanded goals. And in only 15 games, that's a pretty large sample size for a stat that doesn't happen too often. Really impressive.
Looks like there's some maintenance that has to be done here, some bookkeeping. Matt Richards wants an explanation, and he's getting one now. The clock is set, and we are ready to start this power play here for Notre Dame.
Face-off one here by Ridgefield. It's important that they do so, and they'll get it deep, high off the glass, and out of the zone. Good forecheck here from Craig Hertwig now. Applying the pressure to Logan Bayusic as he's hit off the puck. Lancers coming the other way. Almost a good steal in the neutral zone by Timmy Gallagher. And it looks like Jack Kirshner will make the steal instead. 2-on-1 here for the Tigers. On the left side, this shot. It will just go wide off the block from Bayusik, helping out his brother there in goal. The Lancers coming the other way on the left side, now towards the center. They'll enter the offensive zone with Connor Zukowski, the goal scorer here from this Lancers team. He scored on the penalty kill earlier in this game. And now they get the man advantage opportunity. From the corner now, Andrew Zukowski holding it, playing down low. Joshua Livingston trying to get the puck out to the point. It's stolen here from Gallagher. Sent down the length of the ice on an indirect pass, and the Tigers wasting a good amount of time on this PK. Keeping the puck in the offensive zone is Clayton Walsh. He'll take the shot from the left side, and he'll get it on net, where Bayusik is going to have to cover that one up for a stoppage of play. Really good penalty kill here from the Tigers so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Good job there by everybody, really, to get a shot on net on the PK. But I thought he had a Ridgefield player there hanging high in the offensive zone. But that being said, you never really want to take that chance on the PK, so I think he did the right thing.
Good poise there from Walsh as he recognized the play and recognized that they were a man down, so just got a quick shot on net that Bayusik would have to cover up. He's going to steal the puck in the offensive zone again, and he was looking for a call there as the puck was taken from him. Now a really nice move in front of the net. Big save by Sproul right on top of the crease against Sargent. And this game will... Good job by Blockley to make a nice clean hit in the corner there to get his man off the puck. Carson Blockley, his brother, will come in and separate that puck from the man, and he'll send it down the length of the ice. Bayusik out of his net to play that one. It looks like not too much time left on this Lancers power play.
Back to even strength we go.
Just about 2 minutes to go here in the second period. Will Britton almost had an odd man rush opportunity to go there, but just couldn't handle the puck in the neutral zone. Simonello now on the forehand. He'll make the alley-oop pass all the way out into the neutral zone towards the far wall, and it looks like there's a whistle here. As soon as the Tigers touched up the puck. Unsure of what the stoppage of play was for. We're going to get some more information on that, but it looks like the faceoff will be deep in the Lancers zone.
Could be called high sticking, I suppose. I don't know. But yeah, we will have a face-off here. Offensive zone draw for the Tigers.
Yeah, just like you said, it was either a high sticking or it might have been a hand pass from the Lancers. Anything that would make the puck go all the way down the length of the ice for the face-off. Puck won back. Kirshner will move it back over to Hertwig. Will now hold possession. And Bayusik now will come out of his net and come out of the crease to cover that one up for a stoppage play. Face-off back in the Notre Dame Prep zone.
Tigers doing a good job on face-offs tonight, whether it be a tie-up, having support from your wingerman, or just winning the puck clean back. They've been able to do both tonight very effectively.
Now, you don't see this too often. Timmy Gallagher now is at the point, because he usually takes the face-offs. But now it's kept in almost there by Mason Blockley, and he'll move it over to Gallagher on the other side. 1:25 seconds to go in the second period. Hertwig now moving it across the zone. It looks like the Tigers have a man advantage, as it's 5-on-4 hockey here. Hertwig walks down low, still holding it on the forehand. Here's the shot, a beautiful block shot, and this Notre Dame Prep penalty kill has been really, really good so far. Very nice job, again, getting it in front of the net. Blockley back in time to stop that one from furthering out, and good job by him to get back, keeping this game 1-1. Looks like another offensive opportunity here from the Lancers. Very nice job by Blockley to get his man off the... Oh, and that, I don't know. I mean, when there's no reason to call that off, Christian.
Let's take another look at this. But yeah, we say it all the time, Michael. When this net comes off here, there's no play. You know, there's no ND play right now. Yes, the net is off the pegs. I guess, you know what, that one you kind of got to blow the whistle, I guess, on that one. But I like to see these referees keep the play going whenever they can. Let's take a look at the save, though, from Sproul earlier. Takes a hit to make a play. It's a little bit of a half poke check, half shave, but he's only given up the one goal. It was short-handed, and that was a breakaway to their best player. So control deserves a lot of credit. Looks like we have 4-on-4 now.
Looks like Blockley went to the box for that interference call. That's something I love to see. Now Bennett Rose making a beautiful move. The pass over to Gallagher, and that shot will be saved by Biusic. The rebound for Rose, and another rebound will be out in front of the net. Kept in here from the Tigers at the point where Kirchner will take it. Gallagher over to Rose. Rose now fakes the shot, fakes the pass as well. And now Kirchner will keep that puck in. With forecheck here from the Tigers. Keeping that puck deep is Gallagher. Hertwig now holding the puck, passing it over to Gallagher in front of the net, and that wasn't stopped right in time by Tyler Greco. Really nice play from him. Greco now on the backhand. That shot will be wide, and it looks like that might be the end of the period there. The time was winding down. That's why the play looks like it slowed down a little bit. You could hear some fan noise telling them to shoot the puck as the clock was winding down. But nevertheless, it's 1-1.
Yeah, they did. They did on the score sheet, but I don't think they did in terms of time of possession and just overall shots on net. Tigers had a lot of action. They weren't able to score. In fact, they ended up down by 1 in this period, and they gave up a shorthanded goal. So a little bit of misfortune, I guess, from the Tigers. But Timmy Gallagher, what a high hockey IQ on that kid. He's been in the right spot all game long. He's taken a number of good rips. It's not nepotism, folks. This kid can play, and he's earning his ice time tonight. I expect him to have a big third period for this Tiger team.
He's going to have to if the Tigers want to get back in this one. Mason Blockley will also have to, and I think Craig Hertwig as well. But with that, the end of the second period, the ice cut now happening. We're in the second intermission. We will be back for third period action here at the Martiri Family Arena at Sacred Heart University. In this game between the Tigers and the Lancers, stick around, stay tuned.
Breaking news with Paul Toole.
Like this broadcast you're watching now? Do you have an event that you'd like to be streamed or broadcast just like this? Contact us today to get more information on how we can stream your game or event. Just call us at 831 806.
And fans, welcome back. The Tigers and the Lancers here at the Martiri Family Arena at Sacred Heart University. Deadlocked at 1. About to start the first period. We have a lovely view of the Martiri Family Arena ceiling here.
Not the first period, Michael, the third period. Sorry to cut you off, Michael. Yeah, we have a great third period ahead of us here in a 1-1 hockey game. It's really anybody's game, even though the Tigers have had, I would say, the majority of the pressure in this one. They are still finding themselves tied. It's a thing that they've done multiple times this year in games where they should win by a lot. They find themselves in tie games here in the third. It just makes it a little bit more interesting for us.
Well, let's see what the third period has to offer us here at Sacred Heart. And to take the face off, it looks like number 2 in Bennett Road. 4-on-4 hockey we start the period with. Face off 1 back by the Lancers. And they'll head towards their goal. Looks like the Lancers will go to the man here now. For just about a minute, unless they can score and negate the call. Make this game 2-1. The puck is dumped all the way down the length of the ice. Looks like Dean Scully was skating hard ahead. Now Clayton Walsh makes the interception in the neutral zone. He'll make a backhanded pass off the boards. Down the length of the ice. It's stopped by Bayusik. Now the Lancers coming the other way. They're going to enter the offensive zone from the right side. They'll try to chip that puck in. Bennett Rose will bat it down with the glove and send it down the length of the ice. All 200 feet. 25 seconds to go in this power play here for Notre Dame Prep. They'll send the puck down the length of the ice. It will hit a skate after the red line, so no icing against the Lancers. Will Britton fighting for possession. He'll come away with it now. The backhanded shovel out to the neutral zone. It will do so well. But now the Lancers will shove it back into the Ridgefield end. Carson Blockley, his last chance to clear the zone, and it looks like it's even strength, so now icings are available. Ian Breezak entering the offensive zone from the right side. Here's the shot! Big stop! By Bayusik. He'll get a stoppage of play. Face off in the Lancer zone. So now face-off will be deep in the Lancer zone to the left of Bayusik. Looks like the referee faked out both centermen there. So Gallagher went early. He will not kick anybody out of the dot. Face-off 1 here with Andrew Sargent. Tigers trying to get it out of their own end. It looks like it will travel the 200 feet, go below the goal line, and it will be an icing against the Tigers face-off in the Ridgefield end.
Yeah, icings is something that this Tigers team has become accustomed to over the last few games, so no penalty here in high school hockey for your line to still get
in the 2022 FCAC championship against Fairfield Co-op. They won that game in overtime by a score of 1-0. They got their one offensive opportunity almost at the entire game, and they finished it in overtime. The rest of the game, it was just spent sending the puck down the length of the ice when they were down and out. It was a fantastic hockey game. I watched that from my dorm room, and it was a stellar victory and the last FCAC championship that the Tigers have claimed. Last year, they made it all the way back to Danbury Ice Arena to the FCAC final to play New Canaan, but the Rams ultimately took that one in overtime as well. This year, the FCAC final will be held here at the Martiri Family Ice Arena. So that's a really big news. And that's going to be an exciting game. As you know, when this arena is filled, and when it has energy, it's a show to see. And hopefully the Tigers can get all the way to that final point. It's even strength hockey now, 5-on-5. Bayusik will keep it in for the Lancers. Now he'll head towards his own goal. Makes a pass up to the slot. Here's the shot. Big save, and Sproul will cover that one up with the glove. He'll get a stoppage of play, face off to his right in the Ridgefield zone.
Yes, we've mentioned it tonight already. That will give the time for pretty bad action. One goal is a great way to their best player. On that last game, there was a lot of traffic in front. He's been doing a good job tracking the puck tonight. He's had to do it again there.
Good shot off the face-off from the Lancers, steered off to the corner by the Tigers. Looks like they're just dumping the puck in for icings, and seems like they're going back to their 2022 FCIAC Championship playbook.
Yeah, and this time they're not going to go for a line change because these legs are technically still fresh.
Dean Scully taking the face-off here for Ridgefield, normally a defenseman. The Lancers will win that one, draw back, and now a shot. There the whistle will have to be blown because there was Notre Dame play in the offensive zone with that net ultimately being dislodged. And you can see the stick there on the face-off just goes right by Sproul, and it looked like a spear almost heading towards him. 11 minutes, 54 seconds to go in the third period. A lot of whistles so far early in this third. Haven't even gotten to that 5-minute mark in the period yet. Big block by Blockley, and it looks like he's going to have a breakaway. On the odd-man rush, the shot! That one will go wide. And he almost had his 5th goal in 3 games and his 2nd goal of this game. Blockley now gets it back. Here's the shot. Big rebound comes out. Hertwig slapping at it. Now Gallagher. And Bayusa will jump on that one. And he'll cover that one up for a stoppage of play. Big opportunity for the Tigers there.
Huge opportunity, Michael. Absolutely. You can see the goaltender way out of his crease to cut the angle off, and does a good job of it. Let's take one more here. Similar, yeah, top of his crease, taking off the angle, and that puck never beats the goaltender.
Bayusic standing strong there and standing on his head as the Tigers had 2 really good and golden opportunities to make this one 2-1. Here's the off the draw. And now the Lancers come the other way. It's a 2-on-1 here. Notre Dame Prep, here's the shot from Sargent. It will be blocked by Carson Blockley and gotten out of the zone by Will Britton. Now in front of the net, it's a really good opportunity there for the Lancers by Nolan Flynn, but he'll shoot just wide. Good stick here from Mason Blockley. He looks like he's got some room coming out of his zone, and his pass to Gallagher will just go wide of his stick, and now the Lancers get an odd man rush once again. On the forehand is Flynn. Still holding it. Will Britton will steer him off into the boards there on the half wall, and he'll get rid of the puck. Carson Blockley on the backhand, moving it over to Britton. Britton now surveying the ice, passing it over to Gallagher, and he'll enter the offensive zone from the right side. He'll take a shot. It's blocked. Now on this near board, Gallagher trying to keep the puck in, playing it down low. Lancers with a really nice regroup in the neutral zone, trying to get it forward and towards that red line so they can get deep. Good forecheck here from Couch and Walsh. But the Lancers able to get it out to the neutral zone. Just about 10 minutes to go in this period. Really nice move here from Walsh, getting himself free. Now passing it over to Couch. The shot, the rebound in front, and it will be sent down the 200 feet. It's going to be an icing against the Lancers.
Yeah, we got to take another look at this one here. Let's see this, and the pass gets over to Couch, and he takes a bad angle shot that almost finds its way through the wickets. But no, it bounces right in front of the crease and cleared all the way down the ice.
Couch now in to take the face-off here for the Tigers. Looks like he's going to try to win it back for Jack Kirchner. It's one here by Zukowski. Lancers coming the other way. They'll dump it in deep below the Tiger goal line. Blake Schlapbach now. Passing it out to the wall where Bennett Rose was waiting for that pass, and it won't get to his stick. Schlapbach over to Kirchner. Kirchner now realizes he has some time and space, so he moves it up using his feet. Joey Couch now entering the offensive zone. It looks like he just loses that puck in the neutral area. Now it's taken back here by the Lancers. Really nice hit from Kirchner to get his man off the puck. Now Couch back to play it. Passes it forward, and now it looks like a nice hit there from Kirchner in the neutral zone once again. Blake Schlapbach entering the offensive zone from the left side. Drops it off. Here's the shot. Big save from Bayusic off the shot from Herwig. Stoppage of play.
Some extracurriculars here in front of the net, just a few, as these two players are battling. A couple arms shrugging, wondering where the penalties are, but refs are going to let them play here under 10 minutes to go in a tie hockey game. They don't want to make any penalties that could decide the game.
9 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the third. Face off in the Lancers zone. It's 1-1. Gallagher trying to win that one back. Now one here by the Lancers. Notre Dame Prep moving the puck up forward. Kept in here by Britton. Now gotten out of the zone by the Lancers. They'll hit the red line, they'll dump it in deep. Looks like Bennett Rose now, getting possession for the Tigers. Coming around the net. Gallagher will hit the red line, they'll dump it in deep. Out of his net, Bayusik is to play that one. Good forecheck here from Hertwig, and now he's tripped up on the play. I don't think they caught it. The Lancers will get away with one. The indirect pass, a big rebound, the shot to score! Nolan Flynn puts it home for the Lancers. They make it 2-1, and the Tigers are now down late in the third.
Boy, what a nightmare for these Tigers who have just been putting on the pressure. This time, we only are able to see Sproles kick out on the rebound, though, and that one gets tossed home. Let's take a look from another angle here. You can see the shot coming. This is the first one, rebound, and Tigers are not first on that rebound, and so it's cashed in by Flynn.
Really nice goal here from the Lancers. They'll go right back to work, pushing the puck forward. Braden Kaseman in his own end. In between the hash marks, now moving it forward. The Tigers moving quickly throughout the neutral zone. Simonello now. Passing it over to McNicholas, who will hit the red line, dumping in deep. Bayusik now. Back to play it for the Lancers. Heads back towards his goal and moves it towards his defensive partner. Puck has gotten down the length of the ice. They didn't hit the red line, so it will be another stoppage of play.
Tigers right now have to remember they've been dominant this entire game. They're the ones who have been in control this whole time. Yes, a couple of bounces have not gone their way, but there's still time. They've only scored one goal in this game where they've had at least 10 chances.
Blake Schlappak now the shot from the point, and Avalani tried to get that tipped on net. Can't do so. Ian Brezak now in to help out Avalani. Looks like they kind of crowded that corner and below the goal line there. Bayusik will spin around and move it on the wall. Kirchner now in front for Avalani. That one kept out. Here's the one-time opportunity. Brezak scores, makes it 2-2, and the Tigers tie it.
Boy, that is exactly what the doctor ordered. Take another
Brezak's
look.
first goal of the season.
Brezak finds Johnny on the spot. That's him right there. Tucks it. And goaltender sprawling over to his right to try to make the recovery. Not able to do so. 2-2. That's not even a rebound. That is just a shot that's fanned on and just finds its way right to the stick of Brezak.
Seems like a little bit of right place, right time. Very nice job by Brezak to put that one home and tie this game right after the Lancers had just taken the lead. And it was the Lancers' first lead of this game. Sproul coming very far out of his net to almost help out. That was Carson Blockley getting back on defense. Now Mason Blockley moves it over to brother in Carson. He'll make the indirect pass. Lancers will hit the red line. They'll dump it in deep. Mason Blockley now plays that one down low. Now the Tigers stretching the zone out. Hertwig now trying to pass it in front as Blockley was headed towards the far post. Keeping that one in is Will Britton. Now gotten out towards the neutral zone. It looks like a 2-on-1 here for the Lancers. Very good stick lift here from Hertwig. And now the Tigers coming the other way. Gallagher can get around his man. It would be a 2-on-1. Almost does so. He was using his speed to get around him. Good hit there from Will Britton. Getting Joshua Livingston off the puck.
You can just tell when Gallagher's wheeling there, it just feels like he's going to beat his man every time. Oh boy!
Now Bennett Rose holding possession, the pass in front, and it looks like they had so much time and space. And Clayton Walsh was backdoor, keeping the puck in as Jack Kirchner. Here's the shot. It's blocked before it can get there. Joey Couch now, moving it towards the net where Clayton Walsh is just stalking. Lancers coming the other way. They'll enter the offensive zone from the right side. They'll move it towards the front of the net. Very good block from Blake Schlapbach. And now they'll pass it out to the goaltender, and it looks like Kirchner and Schlapbach are going to have to answer that one. Late after the whistle, Colton Perry took a stick into Sproul's glove.
Yeah, Colton Perry's going to deserve to get some retaliation here as soon as this whistle's blown, you can see him take one extra jab. Sproul didn't like it at all. Tigers come in there to defend their guy. And before that, I want to talk about the 2-on-0, where it looked like there was just no urgency from the Tigers. It looked like a pregame warm-up where they had a chance at a 2-on-0.
We'll definitely be taking a look at that at the next whistle. But back to hockey action here. Will Britton playing that one over for Hertwig. Now the Lancers will hit the red line. They'll dump it in deep. Blockley. They'll reverse the side. Carson Blockley trying to get it out. Kept in by the Lancers here. Here's the shot from Greco. Tipped on net, and it just goes wide off of the stick of Sargent. Now the backhanded clear from Mason Blockley. Looks like it's a good play here from the Tigers. Hertwig trying to move throughout the neutral zone. Couldn't get a solid possession on that puck. Kept in here by the Tigers. Will Britton will keep it in. Here's the shot. Gloved by Bayusik. Stoppage of play with 5 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the third.
We're going to take a look here at the 2-on-0 that was before. Look at all the time. Pass it there. What are you doing? And he goes around the net, and that was just the time that this Notre Dame team needed to get back into position there. So Tigers, they have had a lot of chances like that.
Unfortunate play there. But now it looks like Ridgefield having majority of the momentum here. Almost keeping that puck in. And the pass from Kaseman. It's Teddy Sproul. Moving it over to Kaseman now. He's in the neutral zone. He'll move it forward. Looks like the Tigers breaking the offensive zone. McNicholas on the right side. Good shot. Great pass into Bayusik. He'll cover that one up. 5 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the third.
Boy, McNicholas had Simonello streaking up the left-hand side. It was going to be a lower percentage pass, so maybe he was shooting for a rebound there. The Tigers got to look for the open guy.
Off the face-off, it works again, but the shot is a little bit off. Kurtz now passing it over to McNicholas in front. It's sent down the length of the ice by the Lancers. It looks like it was on goal, so it will not be an icing. Jake Kurtz now trying to get it out for Ridgefield. Moving it over to Simonello, who will move it to McNicholas. And it looks like he was just cutting across the ice too fast there. Couldn't keep up with that puck. 4 minutes, 35 seconds in regulation. Puck going the other way towards the Tiger goal. Teddy Sproul from behind his net. Moving it over on the backhanded try. It's McNicholas getting it out to the neutral zone. Puck is too hard for Kaseman to handle. He'll now have it behind the net. Moves it over to Teddy Sproul. Sproul now holding it on his backhand. He'll enter the offensive zone from the right side. It's hit off the puck. Now it's cleared into the neutral zone. Bennett Rose holding it on the forehand. Moving it towards the near wall. Like Kirchner's going to hit the red line, but he still holds possession towards the front of the net. It just goes past Avalani's stick, and the Lancers coming the other way. Notre Dame Prep holding it on the forehand. Pass towards the front. Now a big rebound. Comes about, but it's swallowed up by Rose and taken up the ice. Towards the center, the toe drag to the goal, and it will be collected by Ridgefield once again. Rose trying to get that puck kept in by Schlapbach. Here's the shot. It won't get to the net as it's kicked out in the slot. Now gotten the other way. That indirect pass is on net. Sproul does not elect to cover it up. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go in regulation. Bennett Rose now. Looks like an odd man opportunity, and it's an offsides.
One too many moves at the blue line, Michael. We've all heard that one before in youth hockey, and we'll take one more look for you. He makes the move right on the blue line. Just got to get over that before you do it. Tigers, though, I like it. I like what they're doing. They have the majority of the momentum. And for Notre Dame, it's just been working off the rush. They can't really sustain any offense.
The Lancers now will win the faceoff. They'll shove it forward. Will Britton in the corner. He gets smashed there. I'm not sure if there's a hand in the air from the referee. It doesn't look like it, so no penalty was called. It looked like a little bit of a clean hit there. Now Hertwig backhanded pass over to Gallagher, and Bayusic read that one well. Just about 3 minutes to go in this regulation time. Logan Bayusic moving forward, and now Gallagher makes a steal. Looks like an odd man opportunity. 2-on-1 here for the Tigers. Gallagher getting around his man, and a really nice defensive play from Tyler Greco, keeping Gallagher on the outskirts of the offensive zone. Almost keeping that puck in is Mason Blockley. He's going to get the puck in the neutral zone. He'll just enter the offensive area and shovel it in there. Greco now moving forward for the Lancers. Stolen here by Blockley in the neutral zone. Tigers trying to move forward towards their offensive area on the near wall. Looks like it's gotten out to the neutral zone by the Lancers. Just about 2 minutes to go in this regulation period. Logan Bayusic back to play it. Off the wall over for Andrew Zukowski. Zukowski gets it out to the neutral zone. And now the puck gets past Kaseman. In front of the net, the pass! And the shot here from Flynn. Another pass. Here's the shot. Big block in front of the net from Joey Couch as he gets down on the knee to stop it. Kirchner, the backhanded pass over for Rose. And it looks like it will be an offsides again on the Tigers just at the last second.
Boy, if Rose had that puck, I don't know what you were going to run out of breath, Michael, but man, what a save by Sproul. Kaseman coughed it up, and then Sproul has to come up again with another big save, and Tigers almost sprung the other way. Scary moment
Face
here
off
under
the neutral zone. Right outside of the offensive area for the Tigers. Bennett Rose moves it forward. And now the Tigers are going to hit the red line and dump it in deep. Bayusic out of his net to play it. Stolen by Simonello behind the net. And now he's hit off the puck once again. Good battle for possession here. Andrew Sargent reverses the side. Now the Tigers in front of the net for Simonello. That one will go wide. Backhanded try towards the half wall. Tigers trying to cycle it with Kirchner. Kirchner now takes possession. Moves it over. Back over to Kirchner in front. And now it's taken here by Nolan. Uh-oh, looks like Nolan's got some room here. Nolan Flynn, I mean, towards the center of the zone there, and taken by the Tigers, almost gotten out. Simonello now holding possession, just a minute to go in this period. Simonello holding, firing, and now that one goes high and wide. The Tigers take possession. Bayusic now wraps the puck on towards the far side, kept in at the point. They'll hold it, they'll walk it, and now they'll make the drop pass. Simonello wasn't reading that play, and it looks like the Tigers will go to the man advantage with 38.2 seconds to go in the third period.
What a time for a penalty. And let's see what the referee is going to call. Take another look. Yeah, that was a cross-check a little bit there on the blind behind the back pass. That puck is gone. And they are going to make that call. Right now there's a spirited debate going on the Notre Dame bench. You can see it on your screen. Coach not happy about the call. The Tigers are going to have a power play to end this game and possibly go into the overtime period. It is a little bit of a light call at this stage in the game.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think the Lancers are calling a timeout here. So some more time for the penalty kill to draw it up. They did score a penalty kill goal to tie it at 1 earlier in the second period, earlier in this game. They went up 2-1, and the Tigers, with Ian Brezak's goal, tied it up at 2. And now with just 38.2 seconds to go, the Tigers are on the man advantage for the third time in this one.
Now, Michael, excuse me for not knowing, but if they go to overtime, do they get a point for that? Or is there some kind of point system in this FCAC division?
Now, I believe it would be a point if they were playing an FCAC team. But they will get a third column number if they lose the game. If they win, then it will stay in the win column, of course.
Right.
But okay, a little bit of a point system here.
There's the plan for the Tigers, and you mentioned it, Michael, earlier, how this Notre Dame team had a shorthanded goal. I don't think that's going to be exactly the game plan going into this one with 38 seconds. They're probably just trying to set up a quick kill. But, got to remain aware if you're Ridgefield. They could be sending a guy if they have a chance to clear.
Well, it's crunch time for the Tigers and for the Lancers. The Tigers will have a 2-minute man advantage with just 38.2 seconds to go in regulation. Timmy Gallagher in to take the face-off. It's won back by the Lancers. Now Tyler Greco will tie up Kirchner in the corner. Britton will now take it from the near side, and it will go back down to his corner. 25 seconds to go. Britton towards the net. Now goes back over to the wall. Back out to the point for Blockley. Blockley shoots. The rebound. The shot. The score! The Tigers score! 17.6 seconds to go, and Will Britton puts it home to make it 3-2 Tigers.
Boy, oh boy, all that overtime talk. Who needs overtime? There's the roof job as the Tigers take the lead here late in this third period, and I'm talking late.
Just what the doctor ordered. Look at that setup play. I mean, it's been that shot from Blockley all season long on the power play. It's really effective, especially when he shoots it low at a position where the Tigers can get a stick on it. Right there, they get a rebound out of it. And Will Britton scores his second goal of the season. It's been a little bit of a slower season in comparison to his junior year, but the senior will make it 3-2 late in the third period. And now it's 5-on-5 once again. Simonello slaps it forward. Just 15 seconds to go now in the third period. Simonello with the steal. He'll hit the red line. He'll dump it in deep. What a nice play by him. The senior leader on this team makes a really poised play there. And it looks like it will be enough to wind down the clock as the Tigers win this one on the road at Sacred Heart University, the Martiri Family Ice Arena. The Tigers win 3-2 against the Notre Dame Prep Lancers. And that is all for tonight's game. What a job by Ridgefield.
Absolutely, Michael. You said it. What a job done. And Lancers there, what they were doing was actually they didn't have the timeout to use. So even though they go down by one late, they're not able to draw up a play. Tigers get the win, and a well-earned win at that. Oh, I think we're having some audio issues.
Technical difficulties there. Sorry about that. But we are back. Fantastic game from the Tigers. Andrew Sproul gets another win for him in between the pipes. He played a fantastic game. Great game all around from the Tigers. Ridgefield goes to Darien Ice House this Saturday against the New Canaan Rams. It's the second time those two teams will be playing each other this season. They met up earlier in the year. New Canaan won on the road in Ridgefield 2-0 against the Tigers. Interesting to see what will happen there. But we will be back on MVP TV here when the Tigers play Fairfield Ward Ludlow Co-op at the Martiri Ice Arena at Sacred Heart University. We're excited for that. We're excited for this weekend for the Tigers to play the Rams in Darien. But for this presentation, we are over from everybody here at MVP TV. Justin Couette in the studio, Joey Delgado, our manager, director, and cameraman, our color commentator, Christian Conciatore, and myself, Michael Conciatore, signing off here at the Martiri Family Arena. We'll see you next week as the Tigers will play the Mustangs here at Sacred Heart. We'll see you then. Have a nice night.